Yo, what's going on, Olde City Paranormal and our friends from Fort Mifflin? It's John Levy.
Glenn Orwan.
Dude, we are 7 days from Halloween.
Seven, yes.
7 days from Halloween and our fifth year.
Fifth year.
Hosting Sleeping with the Ghosts for Fort Mifflin. We just been told by Beth Beatty that we raised, what? $18,000 for this beautiful historic site. I mean, look at it, take a look at the site, man. I mean, the flags that half staff, or I guess everything that's going on. But the great thing is, dude, every year that we've had this, something amazing has kicked off. I mean, think about it. Yeah, we're in the most haunted place in all of America.
Absolutely. The fort that saved America right here.
Well,
I mean, there's so much stuff just over the years that happened here, not to mention the stuff that, when it wasn't an active military installation. Bodies have been tossed here throughout the years. The mafia used to dump bodies there. Matter of fact, we were just talking about that with the director. Bones wash up on the beach, all kind of. This is the spot. This is the spot. If you're in the paranormal and you haven't done Fort Mifflin yet, wow, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is it.
Well, tonight we have 39 guests from all over the tri-state area, probably even further. Last time I remember, there was a gentleman that came from Washington.
Yes.
And again, 7 days before Halloween, one of the most haunted forts in the United States, not Philadelphia, the tri-state area. We're talking about the entire United States. And I don't know, Jake, I don't know about you, but I think I'm ready to rock and roll.
Oh, absolutely. I'm ready. People are going to be coming in shortly. They're going to be social distancing. They're set in certain areas. I mean, we're taking all the precautions tonight, and it's Fort Mifflin. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
It's just awesome.
I was going to mention something else. I'm trying to remember what the heck I was going to mention. Anyway, I think that's about it.
My 50th overnight.
Glenn's 50th overnight.
My 50th.
Congratulations,
Thank
Jake.
you, sir. Thank you.
Anyway, tonight, obviously, you have Glenn Orwan here. We got Harry, who's working the camera. He's going to be investigating tonight with everybody. We have Candace and we have Mike Zioli. So for everybody out there, if you miss Sleeping with the Ghosts once again with Olde City Paranormal, you completely missed out.
Yeah, and we're not doing terror behind the walls.
Not terror behind the walls.
We're not doing
No
Michael
actors.
Myers masks or Jason's. Like, this is the real deal tonight. This is, this is there's going to be real investigations and not some of that stuff you see on TV that edit it and. No, this is the real thing. This is, if you're an investigator, this is the spot, man. This is it.
So how about we head inside? I want to do some clips of some things that have taken place in the past investigations. And I don't know, dude.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
All right.
Let's do it. Let me know, dude.
So, Harry, a couple years back, this area right here was a hot spot for activity. I don't know if you remember that year or whatever. I mean, they're all colliding together, but we had a group, 2 females who were actually up here on the second floor where those 2 doors are. And me and another person were down here, and I was showing them the pumps. There's pumps underneath these buildings that pump out the water because water table goes so high. And all of a sudden we heard this big bang, this crash, and people running. So we thought somebody fell. So we came outside, and there was people all around. Those 2 doors right up there blew open on their own. And the ladies that were there were actually, I'm going to say 3 foot right before the door, and they just bam, open. Wow. Now, if you go up and check those doors as we did then, it's not exactly easy to, there's no backdraft wind that came up and opened them up. Right. So then we started doing interviews. Like, we grabbed anybody we could in the area. And like, what did you see? We had another gentleman that was from out of state who was a big skeptic. He was really, I think he was here because his wife more or less was here. Right. He swore he saw when them doors blew open, somebody standing briefly. Boom. Wow. And it's ever since then. That's actually what they call Elizabeth's room right there. Right. I've actually slept in that room overnight. When you sleep in that room, you'll hear door handles jiggling. You'll hear voices whispering. Like, if you're want the experience, that's the room to go to. Right. So yeah, I mean, and of course we got the Powder magazine right here, which is a hot spot for activity. Everywhere in here is a hot spot for activity. So hopefully tonight we'll get some good stuff.
Can't wait.
Yeah, me neither.
Can't wait.
Hey everybody, it's John Levy. So I am in what was be called the higher enlisted soldiers barracks. The significance of this room is very simple. Well, this year they have some nice comfy spring mats. Before we had some old wooden style benches. This is usually where John Levy takes his nap in between sessions, and I've done so in the past couple of years. One of the things that happened is, well, first let me show you this door. If we can swing around here. So everybody can hear that. Very, very, very distinctive. So this door was shut, and I was over here taking a nap, and every year Glenn Orwan likes to play tricks on me. From what I was told, one year he was looking out this window and he's seen this nice little guy in here sleeping. So him and Candace decided to come in and play a joke on John Levy. Unbeknownst to Glenn and Candace, I had actually a disturbance that night. I actually had a very good personal experience. It's a shame we didn't have any kind of video cameras in here. So what happened was, again, we had a wooden bunk here, and I was in my sleeping bag. The door was shut. As you can hear, it was very distinctive. Kind of a light sleeper, so I would have heard that. But what I did hear, I didn't even hear the creak, but if you can hear my feet walking across the floor, I actually physically heard footsteps, and it felt like the gentleman had come to the side of the rack, kind of like nudged me with his knee, as in, yo, it's time to get up and stand and watch. Well, again, as I spoke about Glenn and Candace playing jokes with John Levy, I thought that's what was occurring at that moment. Didn't hear nothing, didn't hear the door open, didn't hear no laughing and giggling. So John Levy's like, you know what, something's up. So I kind of peek up, stand up, and as you can tell, as empty as this room is right now, I mean, you know, there was nobody here. Freaked the shit out of me. Anyway, about 5 minutes later, Glenn and Candace come in and try to play a joke on me. They didn't know I wasn't sleeping. I was kind of, starting to fall back asleep, and I explained the situation. But the significant thing about this, and we'll switch to the other room real quick, we were outside talking about the incident that took place, and one of the event staff guys came over. Well, I'm going to show you. Follow me. So, in this other room here, which would be the other enlisted barracks, from what the staff member had said to me was, after hearing our story, he came to us, Glenn and I, and he had told us that a woman that was sleeping in these racks right here had the identical experience as I did in the same room, which totally validates the occurrence. The problem is she was so freaked out that she got her stuff and left, and we didn't get a chance to interview her. So again, here's another great occurrence of Fort Mifflin and an event took right across the place from Elizabeth Pratt's room. So I hope you all guys enjoy tonight, and happy Halloween.
Your ticket sales and all this, it goes directly to the fort. None of us are here making any money tonight. It all goes to the historical site, which is fantastic. We got Mike Zoli here tonight, Eric Bradley in back, Marcy Lee. We got a couple more members coming. Our role tonight is anybody who's new and wants to investigate, meet up with us throughout the night. We'll take you out, show you the equipment that we use. Some people don't want to be bothered with us. I don't blame you. I understand that. You have some people that are seasoned investigators. Some people just want to explore the fort. Whatever works for you. Safety is the number one thing. As Rebecca said, the ground down here is soggy. It's pockmarked. There's gopher holes. We just saw a buck deer run down the parking lot. He thought it was a ghost. We thought it was a dog. And I mean, that was a trophy deer, and it took right through the parking lot. Anything can happen down here. This place is so unpredictable. Definitely spread out. If you do EVPs, if you don't have any equipment with you, your cell phone works just as well. You can record on your cell phone. You can take pictures. Like I said, we have a bunch of specialized equipment too that you probably, some of it we've used on some of the shows that we've done. Nobody else has. So we're kind of proud about that. We'll break that out later on, usually around 10 o'clock. But if you just want to wander and do your own thing too, that's cool. If you're doing EVPs, kind of like space yourself out as far as, I'm sure a lot of you guys watch the shows and stuff too, right? Well, some of it's just crap, forget it. Some of it is just, there ain't gonna be no crazy sound effects. We're not doing terror behind the walls here. We're not doing Jason Voorhees running around. Fortunately, we have to contend with the planes until they'll slow up around midnight. We'll get less and less. But it's just a geography. Other than that, we're here to have a good time. We're going to set up the fire. We will be walking around throughout the night. Like I constantly like to keep moving. I'll pop in, everything cool. We're here for you. We're not here for us. So keep that in mind. 3 in the morning, you want to do some investigating? Come get one of us. We'll go out with you. It's not a problem. Anybody got any questions or anything like that? Or no? So I'll shut up. That's it. So enjoy yourself. We're going to be probably based out of the bake oven over there. We're going to be in and out of there all night because it's got the light on. So head to that area if you want to get one of us. We have walkie-talkies so we can communicate with each other. Rebecca, I'm sure, has a system of cell phones.
Yell real loud.
Just yell. Yeah.
Help. Help. Fire.
Yeah.
Touching yell.
Sometimes medical emergencies do happen down here. Over the years, that's why they tell you to stay off the wall. People have fallen off the wall. We've had people who had cardiac problems, got spooked, had to be taken out of here by ambulance. One lady one time fell, climbed to the top of the powder magazine and decided to fall. Yeah, broke her arm, broke her wrist, yeah. You remember that, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, so, don't climb on that. Just stay off that.
On the ground.
We do. It happens. If there's any kind of medical emergencies, whatever, we'll get those people in and we'll get you out, no matter what it is. So, other than that, have a good time. And thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, so the sun is getting here. Nice start.
Amen.
Record this too. It is. You have my phone.
I have your phone.
I don't know what time it is. But we are in the commandant's house at
11:12.
11:12 p.m. We're in the commandant's house at Fort Mifflin. I'll get it in here first, and I'll turn it up. Hello? Is anyone here with us this evening? My name's Mike. Can you tell me your name? Couldn't make it out. You know what year it is? Can you say that louder? There's a couple things here that is low. thank you for your time. Good night. Go.
All right, so we're down here at the Fort Mifflin event. It's midnight, so Harry, what do you think? How's it going so far?
Well, so far so good. We have a little under 40 people.
Yes.
Starting to get some voice phenomena going on a little bit here and there, but as the night goes a little bit later, we'll see what goes on. But so far so good, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going pretty good. The weather has turned cold down here, as it does at Fort Mifflin.
Yeah, it's like
this
winter
is
cold.
Yes.
Out of nowhere.
This is a you got to be prepared for an event. There are people who have left already because they're not prepared. Thought they were getting mattresses and heated blankets and all. No, this is Fort Mifflin, man. Like this
It's
is
a fort, and they make it. You feel like you're in a fort. You know what I'm saying?
there's not many creature comforts
No.
here whatsoever.
Not at all.
But I'm listening to a lot of people, and they've had a few experiences in there and stuff like that. It's still early. I mean,
Yeah.
they got to go all the way until 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, we've had some other crazy stuff. We had a deer run down the parking lot.
Out
A
of
full-size trophy buck ran down the parking lot,
12 point.
and we were kind of surprised by that. But
Yeah.
but no, it's going pretty good. So we're going to do a couple more rounds with some people. I think we're going to be filming Mike next.
Yeah, we're going
Taking
to
out some
with some of
people?
the guests going out later.
Yeah. So we'll be checking back with you in probably the next half hour.
And it's a special night for us tonight because this is Glenn's 50th
It is.
overnighter.
It is my 50th overnight.
50th.
50th.
It's not a bad paper route. That's what he's like. This is his 50th
It's
night.
the fifth,
over here.
there's been a lot of overnights
Congratulations
down
on
here.
that one. That's a nice
Well,
milestone.
thank you, sir.
Pal.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's over the years it's been interesting.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. But yeah, 50.
Yep, that's good. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Go put some more logs on that fire. All right.
Yeah, let's go
Let's
through
get
that
warmed
one
up
up
a little bit.
So we'll be checking back in about a half hour, and hopefully we'll have some more stories by then. See ya.
See ya.
Awesome, guys. Let's do it. All right, we are in Casement 1 in Fort Mifflin right now. We have a bunch of the guests here with us. We're going to do a little bit of an EVP session, maybe break out the spirit box a little bit. I have some EMF meters here, and we'll just see what happens. Is anyone here with us this evening? Were you a prisoner here? There's some people talking out in the hallway. Were you imprisoned in this room?
A lot of people come down here and they don't even know it exists. It's a little, you gotta watch your step out here. If you fall into the river, we don't have to fish you out. That's part of your ticket price. Didn't say anything about that.
Your souvenir.
Yeah, no, we were just joking.
VIP
ticket we didn't buy.
Yeah, if you got the VIP ticket, we haul you out. But no, just watch your step out there. When we get out, we'll explain more what's going on out there. Have some of you been inside the map room and stuff like that? Is that open or closed?
That's open.
Is it open? Did you see the map of what the fort used to look like?
No.
If you get a chance, stop in there. That's what it used to look like, and it shows you better what the high water and the mortar batteries were back there. But we'll take a walk back. Just watch your step.
I think the lights were.
Here's, if you look at the end of this, the way this is shaped, they had railroad ties sticking out, almost like fingers. That's where their gun emplacements were. There's a rumor for years that there's a room underneath there that collapsed in. It looks like there was something there to me, but nobody's ever actually gone and dug or anything. But it makes sense if they were keeping ordnance and powder and all that stuff. Why would you walk all the way back to the fort to get it?
Yeah, when you can just have a little room.
Exactly. So I'll show you what that is, you know, going around. I was trying to.
All right, it's 1:30 a.m. I am in casement number 5. What's your name, sir?
Dave Bailey.
I'm in casement number 5 with one of the guests, Dave Bailey. We're doing an EVP session.
What was it like here during the winter?
We heard walking out in the hallway earlier. We were in casement number 3, and we heard all sorts of walking out in the hallway. It was crazy.
Was that you walking in the hallway coming down to see us?
William Howe. Can you come closer to us?
Were you here to fight the British?
I swear I keep hearing footsteps out there. I'm gonna go look just to, because I have to check. I mean, I have to see if somebody else is in here.
Were you here to fight the British, or were you brought here after Gettysburg?
All right, there's nobody in here. But believe it or not, it very well might maybe the flag. The flag is kind of loud. I guess we couldn't hear it earlier because people were talking. But I could hear you talking all the way from the front of this place. Anyway.
Well, it's done. It's gonna echo.
True.
Did you ever get to leave this place?
All right, over and out. I'm gonna end this here.